Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 10 out of Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, I'm going to be speaking on a young mother that was shot and killed filming a music video for her boyfriend.
I don't know what possessed this dude to do this horrible act, but in random shooting like he did, because nobody there deserved what this dude did. I don't know what happened. He just turned switches in his head, and I saw him shoot my girl right in front of me. I didn't know what to do at first, you know what I mean? Because I was so in shock.
July 27th, 2020, Hillsborough County Sheriffs received a 911 call at 3:59 a.m. from a male stating him and his girlfriend had just been shot in the field. The GPS system showing the caller's location at 13991 Clement Pride Boulevard in Riverview, Florida. Deputies and EMS arriving on scene found Eric Bronowski, a 22-year-old white male suffering a gunshot wound to the chest and thigh. EMS quickly transporting him to Tampa General Hospital in critical condition. The body of a white female was also found laying on her side in the gravel. Covered in blood, she had a gunshot wound to her right cheek. She was identified as 23-year-old Haley Cox, a mother of two, and the male victim's girlfriend.
The goal of the music video seemed that they wanted it to appear tough. You know, the odd thing here is that people on the scene said nothing strange happened. There was nothing that led him to become angry.
It was supposed to be a kidnapping, staged for a music video. Bottles filled with fake blood found at the scene. An aspiring rapper had a studio at his home in Wimauma, Florida. His girlfriend's car found at the scene of the shooting. Deputies made contact with her and she stated her boyfriend, a white male and a female, and a Hispanic male came over earlier in the night to make a video. She went to bed around midnight as they continued recording the video outside of the residence. She then gave them consent for deputies to search the home, including a room used as a recording studio where the group had met. While at the residence, a Toyota Camry was found registered to Jesse Silva. Detectives confirming it had been involved in a previous investigation before and found in the possession of Jordan Silva. Detectives then interviewed the aspiring rapper Giovanni Vasquez, also known as Game, who confirmed he was shooting a music video with Eric, Haley, and a man known to him as Jay. He said Jay pulled up in the Camry. He had a black gun on him with what looked like a laser pointer attached to it. They drove together in Giovanni's girlfriend's car to an open field to finish filming the video. Haley was holding the camera as Giovanni smeared fake blood on himself. Eric stood at his side and Jay was behind him when he heard a single gunshot. He turned to see Haley slumped on the ground and Jay holding the gun. Giovanni then ran back towards the car with Jay following him. Eric stood processing what had just happened. His girlfriend shot in the face dead in front of him as he ran over to the car. Jay then firing at Eric, striking him twice. Giovanni now running, unsure if Jay would turn the gun on him next. Knocking on several doors of nearby homes in the hope someone would call 911, he was successful and deputies made contact with him at a nearby address. A doorbell camera captured Giovanni knocking on the door as another man approached, visibly out of breath. Jay had followed him, then fleeing once Giovanni said he was getting law enforcement, later identifying Jay to police by a photo lineup. Detectives made contact with Eric at Tampa General. He confirmed he was participating in a music video with the man he knew as Game, and a Hispanic male he'd never seen before, who was the same one who shot him and his girlfriend, identifying him by photo lineup. Law enforcement located Jordan Silva, also known as Jay, hiding under a grill near a patio at 11321 Leyland Groves Drive. He was taken into custody, saying he was paid $30 to participate in the music video. He advised he heard gunshots before taking off running. Denied knowing anyone he was participating in the video with, saying he never had a firearm and didn't know who actually shot, but on multiple occasions, he said the shooting was an accident. It was self-defense, again saying he never shot anyone. A court-ordered search warrant was obtained for the camera that recorded the music video. Jordan Silva can be seen on camera with the dot-colored firearm towards the end of the clip. Giovanni is heard telling him to calm down. Jay apparently acting erratically, pacing back and forth and hiding behind bushes for no reason. The next clip showing Giovanni placing the fake blood on himself. Haley recording, asking from behind the camera how she should hold it before a single gunshot is heard and the camera falls simultaneously. Giovanni is heard screaming, picking up the camera, running back to the car, asking, "Why did you do that?" Jay saying, "I don't know, but we gotta go." Giovanni, still holding the camera, appeared to stop moving and started arguing with Jay about wanting to leave the area, continually asking, "Why did you do that?" A short period of time passed before 3 more gunshots can be heard. Giovanni yelling "no" multiple times as he drops the camera and runs away. Jordan Silva was arrested and charged with second-degree murder for the death of 23-year-old Haley Cox and first-degree attempted murder for shooting Eric Bronowski twice. He was given a $500,000 bond. Now, after hearing this case, I'm confused because if the video evidence didn't match the statements given, I would think something was off. The girl gets shot in the face by a guy who was completely unprovoked. He just was acting weird and decides to shoot her. The rapper, Giovanni, he runs back to the car. The shooter runs back to the car. Eric's standing there looking at his girlfriend who's got a bullet hole in the face. Shit's probably pouring out everywhere. And then he runs to the car, as if all 3 of them are gonna make a fucking grand escape or some shit, you know what I mean? And then in the process of him going with them, he gets fired up. And I'm sure he didn't expect that dude was finna flame him too, but he gets popped. He calls the police. Him and Giovanni end up telling on dude that shot. And honestly, they don't sound like gangster rappers. I couldn't find anything by them. I guess this was the first video they ever recorded. Eric, the victim that got shot, he served time in Michigan when he was young. He did like 2 years and 6 months on an armed robbery. Came down to Florida. And he lives and hangs out in the country. Mama, Plant City, all that is the country of Hillsborough County. When I was in jail in Tampa, anyone from out there was either a redneck, you might have had a blood or two, but he was country as hell. And then, you got a lot of Serranos, the 13s. A lot of Mexicans tend to live in the country or areas instead of the inner city. But apparently, Eric and Haley hung out with a group of white bloods that also are drug addicts or deal a lot with drugs, get arrested on a lot of drug charges. I don't know how official all that shit is. I never really heard any bloods out that way or a whole group of white bloods. But it doesn't seem like who she was around would get her killed. I mean, Eric might not have been the best, and the father definitely was going against Eric on Facebook saying he was a drug addict, not even a rapper. It just sounds like a crazy person had his hand on a gun. That he was already going through some psycho shit. I don't know what it is. They said the shooter grew up in a middle-class neighborhood, played football in his youth. I don't know if he's gonna go the crazy route in court. That might be the only thing that works for him because it's just not making sense. And he's already fucked. He's got 2 people that gave complete statements against him. He's not gonna beat the murder. And it's sad to hear how it played out. It's sad to hear that a young woman lost her life. She wasn't from Florida. I believe she was from Tennessee. She had moved to Florida. And she was a mother. It's just, I don't know how to explain this one because I'm not sure what she could have done better to avoid this situation. You know what I mean? Like, you can't say every single rapper is involved with violence. You can't say it was her boyfriend because her boyfriend didn't know the killer. The killer knew the main rapper, who was whoever he is. I don't know. I never heard a Game from Tampa rapping. I don't know who that is. I couldn't even find any of their music videos to put in the background of this fucking video. But it just goes to show you can't trust anybody. You never really know who you're around at all times. I don't know. They tried to stage a kidnapping. It turned into a double shooting. 1 person left dead. But I'll be sure to keep y'all updated on the case. But until then, it's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with Charlie. Y'all rocking with me. Till next time.